You know what's another great invention? Tuning back into the
You know what? You're right.
very brand new
the repels
the
effect wore off as soon as I walked into the grass.
I meant to say this last episode, but like going back to the old Pokemon games, you know, where they still use the 2D stuff.
Yeah.
I really miss it.
This is why I play PokeMMO all the time.
Well, I mean,
because I can't. X and Y ruined a lot of things for me. I still can go on and on about how much I hate X and Y.
Well, let's not do that because that's all we do when we talk about X and Y.
Because X and Y sucks.
I mean, here's the thing. X and Y did have some good things.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Like what?
Okay, Mega Evolutions for one.
Okay, that's... They could have just made actual evolutions.
That's
what people wanted.
They brought more lore into the overall grand scheme of things with the giant Pokemon War, because that was pretty cool. Like how Geocench Town was just a gravestone for all those Pokemon.
That's more depressing than it is interesting.
But it's the lore.
It's like the fact that there was actually a war and hundreds of Pokemon are dying and...
Well, it's cool.
Like a...
Though... And, you know, AZ, that big Goliath of a man,
like
he was pretty interesting.
Squirtle smoking a cigar with a 1,000-yard stare. Just like...
Squirtle, squirt. Critical hit.
Critical hits all over the land. Pokemon fainting left and right.
It was super effective on Pearl Harbor.
Instead of trainers paying each other, they were killing each other.
Hey, I won!
Okay. It's not okay. It's just sad.
But, you know, I also liked how, you know, some of the new Pokemon were pretty good. You know, the starters were awesome.
I don't like a lot of X and Y's Pokemon. They didn't leave a big, shining
that was the
deal.
It was the gym where they introduced fairies. They had to put out a lot of fairy types.
Yeah, I mean, Sylveon, I still haven't really used Sylveon, and I still don't fully understand fairy types. I haven't used them enough, and I don't care to use them enough.
I used a couple. They're all right.
I have a Sylveon, I think, in X and Y. I think I have a Sylveon in Y, but I never used it.
They cater more towards like special attack than physical, but you do have Pokemon like Granbull and Azumarill that focus on physical and stuff.
Sylveon is kind of forgettable for me.
Really?
A little bit. Like, whenever somebody talks about the evolutions, I don't think of Sylveon. I usually forget that it exists.
Well, it's because it was released like so late compared to the other ones. Because, like, you know, you got the first three, then Umbreon, Espeon, and Gen later.
Glaceon and Leafeon are my two favorite ones.
I'm more towards, like, you know, Umbreon and Jolteon.
There we go.
That's just because their usefulness in battle. Leafeon is a tank, though. Like, you could punch it in the face and it would just look at you. It's like, you gonna do it again?
Yeah, I know. That's why I like Leafeon.
And then Glaceon's sort of like there. I've always liked the evolutions because they always specialize in a different stat. You know, Jolteon was speed, Espeon was special attack, Vaporeon was
I'm just
HP.
hoping that they come out with a new one in Sword and Shield.
It is an even numbered gen, so there's a good chance we could get a new one. I'm hoping for 2 this time, not just 1.
I wonder how many God bless it, I keep doing that. I need to set this to set.
Yeah.
I wonder how many generations of Pokemon they're going to continue to do before it finally dies out.
Before it finally dies out?
I don't think it ever will.
No, as long as it can make money, I think it's going to keep going.
They're going to keep milking it. They're going to have Pokemon Salt and Pepper.
Look,
Pokemon 9/11.
If Mario can save the princess from Bowser 400 times,
almost 40 years now.
I'm pretty sure some 10-year-old kid can go save the world from an apocalypse.
It came out in 1985, didn't it?
35 maybe. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Mario Maker was the 30th anniversary. Something.
And it came out in 2015?
I want to say.
I think.
But look, my point is, if
I'm
Mario
gonna go ahead and apologize if you
What?
smell any sort of like lingering
Great.
poopy scent.
If Mario can save the princess from Bowser 400 times, I'm pretty sure some 10-year-old can go save the world from
400
some
Mario games.
god or demon, you know.
There's only been how many Mario games? Like main series Mario games? 1, 2, 3. Super. 64.
Super.
Sunshine.
You mean World?
Yeah, Super Mario World. That's what I meant.
Here, keep playing. I'll list them off for you.
No, I got it. I can think. 64,
sure?
Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, Odyssey, 3D Mario, 3D World.
3D Land as well.
I wouldn't count 3D Land.
I count it.
3D Land is just I like what they did with 3D Land and 3D World, because there was Land and World.
Oh, I'm starting to smell it.
It's already disappeared, though.
I told you, I don't have a good sense of smell. I smell things.
Oh my god, it's the Viridian Forest.
No, it's not.
It's
the berry forest.
More like...
Now, the little dark patches on the ground, sometimes they'll hold back berries.
I know this.
I'm just letting you know, okay?
I know. Why are they yellow?
We're technically in Asia.
No, I mean, like, the ones in the Viridian Forest are the green.
Yeah.
There's no seasons in this old of a game, is
there?
No.
No. I mean, it's just like this.
They did add... I think they added seasons. Do I have cut?
No. I do like how the trees look like big fat men.
How many times are you going to say that?
Until it's funny.
I'm glad that I just encountered that, because I would have accidentally walked off the ledge. Because this controller... I keep saying I need to order the new controller for this thing, but...
You never do.
Well, I mean, because I don't... It's like a $40 controller.
It's connected to your laptop, isn't it?
It's charging off my laptop right now, but like the D-pad, which sounds like a mouse click.
You should have just asked me to bring mine that I got from that one convenience store. Cause like
convenience store.
Shut up. It's connected to like a USB sort of thing, so you can just use that instead of that blocky thing.
No,
it's a Super Nintendo controller.
This is connected to the PC so it can charge. It's connected wirelessly to the system.
Okay.
If yours, what's the end of yours? USB?
I don't know. I haven't actually opened it.
You have to have very specific controllers for the Retron, unless they made a software update that allows you to use like PS4 controllers.
That would be cool.
I haven't updated the software on it in a while. Here, you want to play just for a second so I can look up and see if there's a software update?
I kind of forgot the buttons, but I'll figure it out.
Plus is A, minus is B.
Okay. Seems easy enough. Oh man, I've held this for forever.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it got worse. I can see why I stopped playing.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Oh. What D-pad? That's not a D-pad.
Yeah, I know. It's more like it's like a terrible analog stick.
Wait. I wish that would work as a D-pad. I mean, it would be a bit weird, but it'd work. I'd do something like this.
Just make sure you don't press any of the top two corner buttons.
Oh, these two?
Yeah, that's fast forward and save state.
Yeah, I'll try my best not. Anyway, gosh, this is awful.
Yeah, and the fact that it clicks like a hold on.
A little wapare berry. What cherry? Oh boy, cheese!
Oh boy, cheese! Let's see. Wireless adapter use... No. Let's see. There's a Reddit post called the Retrun 5 Survival Guide.
Whoa.
HDMI cables, update your system, blah blah blah.
Is there something down here?
Dielectric grease.
Like
what is that?
My Explorer tendencies get in the way.
After a year of keeping up with Retron 5 news, this causes more problems than anything.
God bless
What is that?
Wait, what?
Oh, I don't know. Controller usage, 8-bit do. That seems like the only one that works, which is the really nice one with like an actual analog stick.
How much does it cost? That's what I want to know.
I need to find it. But I need to figure out if... I know you can't use... It doesn't have like proper... It has proper Bluetooth, but it's locked to where it only connects to that controller or another controller that's like it.
Oh.
Which is ridiculous.
Oh, here's the pedophile, by the way.
Oh, is it the Hypno?
Yeah.
Retron 5 update.
Yeah,
what's the... Did you see the other console that one company's making that does like all the CD consoles and stuff?
No, I don't think so.
It does like Nintendo 64 and I think it does PS1 or something like that.
I don't remember. Oh, I almost used the Master Ball.
I'm gonna try to get it after, the Retron 5's good, but I want something that, you can do 64 on.
Are they making a Retron 6 soon?
I haven't seen anything about a Retron 6.
I mean, there's like... I mean, they could just, not get to the 64 stuff first and, do some,
Oh my god, the latest update that came out for the Retron 5 came out in 2017.
Look, we all know that, the PS1, the 64, the Dreamcast, they're all fine, but you know what you need to do first?
That is stupid. No.
The Virtual Boy.
The latest update for this thing came out in 2017. That is sad.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years ago. On Retron 6.
That's not bad. I mean, at least it wasn't like 2015 or something like that,
Let's see if Hyperkin comes out with anything else.
Oh, I should probably explain the Game Corner. Sorry, I snapped. Sorry, I snapped at you.
Oh.
Game Corner is like a link cable thing. We don't have a link cable. This is a little Retron. Okay, bye. Anyway,
actually,
good
you can
explanation.
plug a I think you can plug one into the Retron.
Yeah, but why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I really want that. Oh.
Ooh, whoa! That I don't like that color.
I love
of Xbox.
The Duke controller.
Yeah, it's all right.
Almost said something else. Because I was trying to think of what it's called. Let's see.
Oh.
What would it be under retro?
Yeah, maybe.
Retron. So there's a retro.
See, is there
crap.
something? I forgot this. I think this guy has like stuff.
There's
like,
what's the Retron 77? Oh, it's one for an Atari.
Oh.
That's interesting.
I don't see why you do that. You already got like so many like Atari-based things. I'm pretty sure the episode's like almost over at this point.
Retron 3, Retron 5. No, we still have 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can at least go back to Celio or Celio or Seal-EO, his rapper name. Oops.
I can't remember what it's called. I don't think Hyperkin was making it. It was
I can't remember because I don't know that stuff.
It was. I can't remember what it was called.
I mean, I just got that controller as like an impulse thing because it was like the only thing there that looked cool, aside from the VR headset. What is this D-pad?
Retron 5. There was.
What is this? It's like taking me upwards.
Yeah, it really sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, what am I missing?
What are you missing? Yo. Ow.
I did 3 Island. I gotta go back to. What am I missing?
Your brain. Man, you haven't played this game in a while.
Oh, I gotta go back to 2 Island. Anyway.
God bless it. What was it called?
Well, you don't have to wrap your brain around it. You can just remember it later.
I think it was made by Retrobit, actually.
Who knows, man? Who knows? What is this thing? Well, anyway.
It was Retrobit, or it was... I don't remember. I'd like to know, because it was...
We might have to reset this. It looks like it's chugging a bit.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You might want to save before you reset it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna... Okay, do I have to talk to this guy?
I don't know why that thing's starting to chug like that.
Yes, okay.
I think I need to update it. I don't think I ever did update it.
That might be it. Because, like, it's been happening a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Moonstone. That's pretty good. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Tune in next time.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it?
No, it's at 12:30.
Gosh, man.
I told you we had 5 minutes left.
I don't want to reset it during the episode.
Well, you don't have to.
All right, I'm gonna go back to Celia now. Look, man, you gotta get off your phone for this.
I found it. I found it. It's the Polymega HD.
Cool.
Also, whatever happened to the new Atari that they were coming out with?
Did they like crowdfund it or something? Or
don't. You remember what you remember what it was, don't you?
Not really.
It was the brand new Atari that was supposed to be another a new console.
I mean, I forgot. I really don't. I kind of forgot Atari existed after a while because they sort of crashed and burned. So
this is the Polymega.
Anyway,
with just the Polymega base unit, you can play games from CD-ROM based systems such as the original PlayStation TurboGrafx CD. Through expansion element modules sold separately, you can play cartridge-based systems such as the NES and Sega Genesis. Additionally, you can use the advanced Polymega user interface to install your games and create your own digital library, reducing wear and tear on your game collection. So you can just install ROMs to it. Oh, I want this thing. Oh, it does Sega CD. Oh, that's a good controller. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Stop! There it is.
It's alright.
It's like an NES controller, but...
I mean, that's all you need for a game like this. Especially with the D-pad killing me.
Can I pre-order? But how much is it? Oh. Polymega pre-order rewards campaign... Oh. It's not out yet, but... Oh, we'll be shipping 2019. Anyway.
2019. That's... Did they say like a specific month or whatever?
No. It just said, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here's the controller I can get that's, the better one.
Okay.
Which I'm probably gonna have to, because this one sucks.
Well, then I'm gonna save the game.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and end the episode.
Okay. Tune in next time.